Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was doing Nashville, Tennessee, and as you know, the real Terracotta warriors are 230 meters deep. We have not done that yet, so let's go ahead and get on that process now. So if we start here, this is 2495. Let's just make that a little simpler and start at 2500. So we're kind of rounding a little bit, but so we just need to keep going until we get to 2500 plus 230, so negative 2700. Away we go. Dang it. It's hard to do this. Dang it, Cal. You're messing me up. Stop looking at me. Well, I'm already a fifth of the way there. Without even trying. So, well, we're not quite there yet, though. Hopefully there's not just like a huge lava waterfall, or even where somebody's base right here. So what did I say? 2730? Yeah. Dang it. Continuing this way. Okay, so we're going to have to mow this thing down. Wow, okay. Geesh. Okay, trees in the way here. There it is. Negative 2730. And there's our beacon. So our warriors are going to have to go this far back. That might take some time, now that I'm looking at this. I kind of knew that it was going to have to burn through that first hill there. But it didn't occur to me, like I knew I was going to have to bust through that thing. But I'm also going to have to bust through this thing. Which is okay, I guess. Am I still in range of my beacon? No, I guess I can move the beacon as I get further back. That's probably going to be the sanest thing. Whoops. So let's go ahead and climb up here real quick. Yep, you can barely see the heads of the warriors right there. And they'll stretch to here. Wow. So is that even going to be... You know, I might cap this at whatever view distance is, now that I'm looking at it. Because that seems a little far. Whoops. Potion of fire resistance? That's pretty good. Potion of swiftness. Now we're talking. But you know what? Talking isn't good enough. Well, first I guess we were talking and walking. But now we can truly see what lies before us. And maybe I'm going to want more than one firework. And maybe I'm going to want a pickaxe that's a little bit faster here. We are off in search of that pillar that I saw the other day. That we might... Oh, hey, there's a guy who needs to be hit with a sword. Boom. Now I'm all disoriented, though. No rocket. Dang it. Well, anyway, I know somewhere around here there was a pillar with like a bunch of nether wart bricks in it. And we basically want to find that and recover all of it. Because... Oh, maybe this was it. Oh, wow, that's smooth stone slows me down. Or, not smooth stone. Dang it. Whoa. Okay, so I looked away for a second to configure something on the recording, and of course now this is a bunch of blaze spawners. So what I'm thinking is, if I was going to pick a random spot to begin harvesting nether brick... Oh, and there's some of those wither skeletons. You know what a better place would be right here. Maybe I should just go right here. See, no wither skeletons in here. This is great. Okay, perfect. So we'll just start hewing away here. We'll need plenty of these for the ground in our upcoming, or I don't know if it's upcoming. I guess it's down below in Terracotta Warrior excavation dig site. So let's just grab a bunch of this. I'm hopefully going to be able to time skip a lot of this, but I'm not sure because this is the Nether, and so everything is often perilous and dangerous. So as you can see, we have 9 of the 11 stacks that we'll need, although we've actually already used about a stack or so back at the base. So I think I might actually be good here. I'm going to go ahead and travel now back to the spawn area before my night vision potion runs out, because that's when navigation gets really perilous in the Nether. So let's head on home and hopefully do so without incident. Dang it. Why is this so hard? 1, 2, 3. Focus. Breathe. There we go. There's the tunnel. So that means I know I'm going the right way. Oh, now I know I'm certain of it. Haha. Enjoy being stuck with a sword. And there's secondary tunnels. And up we go. Wow. Excellent. Whoops. So I'm just going to start poorly substituting these nether bricks in as best as I can. And this is going to really kind of give some structure to the grid as I lay it out. So, and of course it's raining. Dang it. If I screw up one of these lines, I'm going to be mad forever. It's going to be really, really embarrassing. Ah! Bad move. What is making that noise? I've never heard that noise in Minecraft before. Did you guys hear that? Am I going crazy? Was that something on Beam? What was that? It sounded like crinkling paper. Oh, it's the dragon killing noise. Okay. Good deal. That terrified me for a minute. Meanwhile, Rendog thought it was his TV. Well, in the interest of dealing with all the cobble we're about to have from hewing out that mountain, I've gone ahead and started doing the back rows here of the warriors in cobble. Now, I really do like the gravel better because it's more like we're dusting off the warriors as we go, as one of my commenters, Lena Bookworm, mentioned in a recent comment. And that has like a cool archaeology feel to it, but at the same time, it is just prohibitive to gather that much gravel, given that nobody on the server has it. Why am I... Dang it, seeds. You're preventing me from grabbing all the cobble I needed. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and get some more torches over here, because we will need those desperately to keep the monsters at bay. Well, I came down here in hopes of harvesting enough bones in order to actually construct something really cool on the floor in the Terracotta warrior area. And unfortunately, the bones that you get from like 3 hours of being down here is not ideal. So, unfortunately, I think what I'm going to have to do is actually mix up a combination of bones and, not soul sand, but like sandstone, just to kind of give the whole floor kind of a generally dirty, kind of used to be polished look, rather than having it be purely just the bone, which we have no way to get enough bone to do that well. So, let's fly over there and give it a look. Time skip. On the plus side, I have been able to spend a few hours hewing out more stuff here and putting in a few more rows. What I'm probably going to do is, accidentally press a bunch of the wrong buttons, and then put in my fortune pickaxe here, not fortune, unbreaking pickaxe here, and real quickly hew through a whole bunch of this before my haste wears off from flying through the zone of the portal there. Or, not portal, beacon. Dang it, man, my words are hard to form or choose, apparently. But yeah, so this beacon doesn't really reach all the way up into this cliff. It kind of only gets you a good part way, which is good, but it's also part way. So, you know, I'm going to have to move that whole beacon. Before I move the beacon, though, I want to go ahead and get all of the kind of warriors here placed and put heads on them, because I can use the jump boost of the beacon to make it easier to hop up there and get those heads in position. So, in the meantime, I'm just kind of hewing away like so, in hopes of kind of just clearing out as much of this as I can. Well, if you compare where we started at the beginning of this episode and where we are now, we've made some good progress. You know, we did it in the rain, we did it despite pain. We did it. We created a plane. Now, we're going to have to do work on that floor, like I said, because these bone blocks are going to be insufficient. We'll come back in the next episode and hopefully mix them in with some sandstone and maybe even some white concrete, or white concrete powder is what I'm thinking. Maybe some normal sand. Combination of sand, sandstone, bone block, white concrete powder. We'll play with it. Also, we got to put heads on our decapitated or uncapitated warriors on the back row there. Or back few rows. Wow, I guess I've doubled the number of rows this episode now that I'm just looking at it. That's not too terrible. Well, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.